Hello, and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. We are here currently on the ETH 1 hour chart, and the price has overnight pushed a little bit higher. It actually reached this target area that we talked about in the last video update, and there is no sign of a real pullback. We're going to zoom in, take a look at the nanostructures as well in a minute, but overall, Ethereum is still on its way higher. And this is only a question mark. I don't get concerned here. I don't expect this to be the bull market top, but it isn't. It's going to be possible, right? But wave count wise, I would prefer another wave 4 and another wave 5 that could take us closer to 6,000. Whether we really get to 6,000 is a different question. That depends on how deep the fourth wave goes and everything. We stay very close to the microstructures at the moment because of that. But the idea is, yeah, still that we are getting closer here to that $4,100 level that I wanted to see reached. The price was supposed to hit the 100% extension next at 3,938. And what I'd like to see actually is that the internal third wave here, circle wave 3, gets to at least the $4,100 level, the 138% FIB extension. That's important. That is quite important. That is an area of interest and typically a first ideal target of a third wave. Now, if we get there directly or after a small pullback, we just have to see how the market develops today. If now some downside momentum comes in, I would treat this as a B wave pullback, which might simply come down for a retest of the trend line. I think a pullback is due. If you look at the extent of the rally that we had from the August low to the swing high on Monday and then the pullback, you know, it's kind of the same tone, right? We had a breakout above the trend line, another rally of the same length, basically similar at least, comparable. And now we could get another pullback before we go higher. That would at least be something somewhat likely. I would pay attention to this support zone, currently located between $3,629 and $3,800. It's a standard support zone I'm tracking there for a B wave pullback with a potential C wave to the upside to come. The next move to the upside should then ideally take us to, or ideally even above, that green line, then a wave 4, then a wave 5. And that would give us nice 5 waves to the upside. I don't think we have enough data to really track a trend channel here, but I will still put one on the chart because it's entirely possible that market comes down here. It may want to test here the lower boundary line, maybe even that trend line, bounce off and then follow through like this, yeah. So overall, the idea is we should still see higher prices. I think the pullback risk has increased. We haven't only reached the 3,940 level. Actually, the price pushed briefly above 4,000 on a couple of exchanges, not on all of them. And we have basically tested again these previous swing highs. All of them are actually here relevant, okay? So we're still testing previous swing highs. And we're getting closer to very, very important resistance around $4,100. This 5-wave move that I'm tracking here, I'm tracking it as a diagonal pattern, should ideally overall get to or closer to $4,400, the 200% extension. That will depend a little bit on where exactly the third wave tops. But just to give you an example, if the third wave tops maybe even at the 161.8 extension, which is not unusual for a third wave, then the fifth wave, yeah, should get at least to the 178.6 extension at $4,280. Maybe even, and that would be even more ideal, maybe even the 200% extension at 4,380. That's the update on Ethereum. Yeah, hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional updates, additional content. You can ask questions. I'll be there after this video. So see you over there. By the way, I'll post a link in the comment section for you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.